Live. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Boss Babe Blog on YouTube. My name is KeTohn. I'm the founder of BossBabeBlog.com, and today we have Maxine joining us from the Max Experience. Welcome, Max. How you doing?
Hi, doing well.
Good. So we're going to interview her because she has actually been our dry hire drink catering brand for all of our events, and we hadn't had a chance to sit down with her one-on-one and just kind of talk about what empowerment looks like to her. So I want to start off by just having you introduce yourself. Tell everybody about you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Maxine Rocha. I am the CEO and founder of the Max Experience. We are a mobile dry hire bartending service. We cater to private events, whether that be birthday parties, corporate, weddings, bridal showers, divorce parties. I mean, we pretty much do it all. Anything you need, we just pop up, show out.
Okay, pop up, show out. So I'll stop. But so now that we've learned about you, I would like to ask you, or tell everybody, why did you decide to make this a professional business versus, just something for fun?
Okay. So I started this business simply because my friends, we would do a lot of get-togethers at my house, and I would make drinks for them. They would tell me that they were really good, so I started dabbling. And then they would critique me, so I was able to customize, kind of edit them, make them a little better. And once I got to a certain level of like comfortability to where I knew, hey, that's good.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I think I need to get serious. They keep telling me about it, and so I finally listened to the calling, decided to go back to school, got my business degree. As soon as I got it, moved out to Dallas and started Max Experience.
Okay. So that's encouragement and inspiration for anyone out there that might have something they're passionate about and kind of wondering if I should try this or turn it into something. I feel like if you keep doing it, then it might be something that you're called to do.
Right. And if they keep telling you, hey, that's good, or hey, you should keep on, you should keep going. Definitely pursue.
So I do have a few other questions. I want to ask, what does women empowerment look like to you, and how do you feel like we could be better support systems to each other as women?
Okay, women empowerment to me is just basically a strong support system, never giving up, being very resilient, motivating yourself because there's not enough of that.
Yeah.
So definitely just pushing on and keep going. Like I said, resilience is very important.
And then what about as far as sisterhood? Like, what are ways that you think we can be better sisters to each other?
Definitely a listening ear, just being present.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't even know what to say, but just having somebody to, hey, you're not alone,
Yeah.
Because we all go through, different trials and tribulations in our life, and it's good to have women that understand, or even when they don't understand, just be there so you feel that support, or that you're not alone, because that's very important to not feel alone.
Yeah, I agree. I think I've had many times where I didn't have the exact words on what to say, but just letting that person know, like, if you need a listening, or if you need somebody to just be there, I'm here.
Right.
Whether it's in silence, whether it's to, give advice, whether it's just to hear what you have to say. But it goes a long way, because for people who don't normally ask, like myself, it's wonderful to have somebody say, like, hey, if you need anything, I'm here. Or if you just want me to listen, I'm here, not to judge. And now that I've been doing that, because I know that I was like that, I started doing that a little bit more with my friends, especially in moments where I know they would like to close off and kind of be excluded. So I would say that. And then I would also say, for ourselves, we can be better sisters to ourselves, or lovers to ourselves, by not going into that, what's the word? When you're uncomfortable and you're going through things, your brain can tell you that you're alone when really you have a huge support system.
Right, absolutely. So you shelter yourself from that support system.
Exactly.
It's right in front of you.
Exactly. So I would say just learning to reach out when we need help, communicate when things are going wrong or stressful, because you just never know who has probably been exactly through what you're going through.
Absolutely.
So talk to me. We talked a little bit over there about like Soft Girl Sunday and stuff, but what would you say is your favorite part? Because I want to get feedback from everybody as I'm doing these future events, so I can kind of continue to incorporate that.
Okay, so my favorite part would be collaborating, getting to know the new businesses, letting them know what I do, seeing what they do, if there's any way we can come together, get us a little bit more exposure, just keep it within ourselves, within the sisterhood, supporting the directory. That's
Period. Yes. Yes. So for anyone that has not already met Maxine in person, or you haven't seen the posts that I've been posting about those drinks and stuff that had me clowning over here and dancing, I'm not gonna blame it on the drinks. Okay, it was me. It was me. I'm like that without the drinks. But she's actually a member of our directory, and she helped us with the Soft Girl Sundays as well as our karaoke night. And the feedback that I got from our guests, like they loved it. It just brought that extra special flair to the event for us to have like custom drinks that match the theme and everything. That rainbow drink was fire. You saw me doing my little two step. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't gotten out to Soft Girl Sunday and you're based out of Texas, you need to be there. And if you're not based in Texas, but you're going to be traveling here, hosting events here, or you know someone that hosts events here, this is the person you want to go to. And I talked about it a little bit earlier, but I'll say it again while we're on live. And it's because when you're hosting events, when you're trying to grow your vision, it just makes it so much smoother when you have people around you that they know what they're doing and they have their own creative skills as well.
right.
And I didn't used to be, I did to an extent, but I don't think I used to be as okay with like just relinquishing control, because I felt like, this is close, this is my baby, I gotta do this. But as I became an entrepreneur, I decided I want to create a culture that was different from what I experienced in corporate. And I work with leaders where they'll be like, okay, I need you to do this. And then 5 seconds later, they're breathing on my back and they're like, did you finish? And I'm like, off of me. So, I decided I wanted to do something different. And I want to say thank you to you and all of the wonderful professionals that have really helped with elevating that vision and just showing people what I've been seeing all the time for Soft Girl Sunday.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So thank you.
Thank you for letting me be a part of it. I've enjoyed it.
Thank you. Okay, so now I have a question that is based about the directory.
Okay.
What would you say is your favorite benefit that you have used, and what is one benefit that you want to claim?
Okay, my favorite benefits so far that I've used would have to be, I guess the only one that I've really gone into is probably our messenger so far.
Okay.
It gets us to get to know everybody, kind of test the waters, introduce yourselves.
Yeah.
When I first came in, I was kind of walking in blind. I didn't know who was who did what.
She was like, hey, what's up? What's going on?
Exactly. So being able to put a face to the name was really helpful.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to tap into is the building on your website.
Yes.
I've recently created a website and I'd like to enhance it, get some new stuff, maybe
Elevate.
get some feedback.
Okay.
Yes, on what
have that.
what exactly I need to do to, make it better.
Okay. So that's wonderful. And I'm glad you said that because I'm sure there's a lot of people that relate. As directory members, you receive 3 core sessions. The first one is a new member welcoming. So in your new member welcoming, you share all of that information so that I can put together the best resources and services to help you. And then the second one is a business performance assessment versus the branding assessment. So based off of, where you're trying to go, what funding status you're wanting to work with, and then where you want to be, I create a layout that will help elevate your business, your website, business cards, flyers, logos, all of that. And then I have so many different resources and connections nationwide. So if there's something that you're wanting and you're like, I can't find it necessarily, I might have someone who does that and outsources it. So you can take advantage of both of those. For any members that are watching and wondering, you just go to bossbayblog.com and then send a text message and say, I want to claim my next benefit. And we usually have a list for each member that shows what you claimed and what you have left of. So for the newer members, if you came on, I would say like these past 3 to 4 months, you probably got a lot of benefits to claim. So have y'all claimed y'all's benefits? Your membership benefits? Look at me.
Everybody's right where I'm at.
She said I need a meeting.
Noted.
But yes, thank you for highlighting that. Is there anything that you would like to say for talk about in celebration of Juneteenth, women empowerment, or sisterhood you want to leave with the audience?
I just want to say thank you, KeTohn, for having me here, and I appreciate it. Definitely, women, keep going, support, and follow your dreams because that's all we have. So
yeah,
absolutely.
Period.
Hey.
Yes. Well, you got a chance to learn about Maxine, the founder of the Max Experience. Make sure that you head on over to her socials. All of those will be attached to this video within the next 1 to 2 days. and everyone that I interview will all be attached. We'll be streaming this on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, and missing one. No, Facebook, our Facebook community. So you can watch the replay as many times as you want and drop a heart or hashtag replay to let us know. Thank you guys. And thank you so much, Max. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right. And then I'll have to take.
No. Sorry, trying to keep the mic.
Or else you'll be over there talking and they'll be hearing me in the interview and then they'll be hearing you. Bye-bye. Thank you. Who's next? Who's ready? Who's ready? I'm ready. I'm still on live. Yeah. My viewers are used to this, so. Look, whatever you want. I'm gonna do Sheri, and then we'll bring you on next. Hey y'all. Hello. All right. So they'll pop in and out, and then when I see some comments I want to pin, I'll pin them to the top. Hey y'all. Hello. Hi. I was gonna say hi again, but I've been here, so it didn't make sense. I just said. So welcome. Thank you. Yes. So for anyone that watched our live or watched the replay, I actually interviewed Sheri yesterday. Yes. Okay. Period. Twin. But yes, I interviewed her yesterday. We talked about sales. We talked about delegation.
Yes.
We talked about the importance of working with the right people, but also communicating what your expectations are. So there's a lot of really good stuff. I want to just get straight into so many questions because we had a good conversation yesterday.
We did.
I want to ask you, how do you think we can do better with empowering one another as sisters, just women in general, and then also within our community of Black and African American people of color?
Okay. Are we saying in business or in life in general?
I'll let you choose.
This your show.
Whichever one you're the most passionate about. Because there might be a message that you feel like people really need to hear, so I don't want to constrict you to one.
Okay. So in life, sisterhood, tell your sis that she's part of the problem. Okay. Tell her she's part of the problem.
That's a good one.
If y'all had the conversation and she decided to go left and you said go right, then be like, okay, just understand that you are now part of the left path because you are aware.
The left path. The left path is crazy. Yes, that is true. That is true. You need to have people around you who are willing to tell you the truth. And you also have to be accepting of those people because sometimes it hurts. You don't want to hear it. But those are people that usually want the best for you. The ones that can tell you the stuff that maybe other people wouldn't tell you.
Yes. And number 2 for life in general, accept people for who they are. Like when you say somebody is your friend, accept all of them for who they are. So if this is a little off for them, love that little offness.
Yeah.
Just embrace it. That's part of they sprinkling of life.
Yeah, I agree. I think we need to learn to just let people show up as they are.
Yes.
And not try to, sometimes when you meet people, some people have their own vision of how you're going to fit into their life, what you're going to do for them, how you're going to act, how you're going to show up, when you're going to show up. And you have to learn to release that expectation and just let people show up.
Let people.
Yeah.
Let people.
They're going to do it. Eventually, if there's someone that supports you, they're going to show up in their own way. And when you try to limit how they should do it, what ends up happening is that you don't get to see the authentic version of them. Because everything's it's scripted. Yes. It's mentally scripted.
That part.
Yeah.
Tip 1 for both sides. It's okay to compartmentalize people. You can't trust everybody with money.
Yeah.
So there's a cousin that you don't trust with your man. Okay. There is a friend.
Let me put this back so we can see the faces. I need them to see all of this. Hold up. Y'all can see my facial expressions. Oh, Lord.
You got a face somewhere.
No, you're right, though. There's no lies.
It's a brother that you don't trust with money. And be okay with that. Recognize who they are.
Why the balloons keep coming up every time you say something like that? The balloons come up. This happened yesterday. Kyliah at the brunch. She said something, and then the balloons just started floating up after she said it. Apple. But no, you are right. You are correct. You have to compartmentalize. That's a part of accepting people for who they are and who they show up to you as, and not trying to. Okay, you show me that you're not good with money, but I'm still going to make you head of finances. That doesn't make sense.
That don't make no sense.
And we only see it in business. We don't see it in life, family, and friendship. You show me that emotionally you're not someone that is completely stable in certain areas. So I'm not going to make you the person that I'm going to and expecting to be the voice of reason.
Yeah, that's crazy. If they done had 4 car accidents last year, why are you giving them your keys?
Yeah. Or getting in the car, because I won't be. There's a lot of red flags that we need to, how did they happen? Who was at fault?
And on the business side of that, if someone has showed you that they are a bad client, fire them. Don't keep going down the same path of we're not going to, like, there's no reason to ring around the rosy when there is someone who is probably ready to pay you more for your expertise.
Yeah.
And give you so much less headache.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they already see the vision.
Yes.
It's not a question of, is this the right vision? Is it worth it? They already know it's worth it.
Exactly.
So,
and even if they do give you a headache, they're ready to hand you the Tylenol. Be like, girl, I'm sorry.
yeah.
I know this week I was in pain.
It's the self-awareness. We mutually have that as providers, as business owners, but also as clients, working with people who have that self-awareness. And when you see they don't have it, like you said, don't try to make them have it. Don't try to put them in the space of someone that would have that. Just go ahead and find somebody that aligns. That's a lesson that I feel like a lot of people don't learn until like 60, 70 sometimes.
Sometimes not then.
Sometimes never. Because it's just, I think because we're so used to everyone having scripts for us, that it's normal for us to do that with other people. I have a script of where you're supposed to fit. You're my best friend, but you keep showing me that you keep telling my business to everybody. And I'm going to keep calling you my best friend. I'm going to keep inviting you to everything. I'm going to keep telling you my business because you're my best friend. Because that's what I think you should be. Even though you have shown me you're not.
No, I can trust you to show up when I'm in an emergency.
Mm-hmm.
I can trust you to watch my kids, but I can't trust you with my business. And that's okay.
Yeah. Listen, that is so relatable. Like, I can't tell you how many people I love, I care about, I'll do anything for that I, within my head. But I've had times where I just had to accept when it comes to business, you're just not really serious. And that's okay. But I can't put you in a position in my business for you to not be serious with my stuff.
No.
No. And that's like that was hard, in the beginning, only because I couldn't find the right words for it. It's like, is this me not being supportive? Is this me not, loving them through what they're going through? No, this is setting healthy boundaries. This is accepting that I want us both to win, but I can't win if I'm putting you in places where you're not really trying to win, or it doesn't make sense. So that looks like, okay, I see a huge opportunity pop up and I have 3 people in mind. One of them is a friend that I care about, but I see that the last 3 opportunities, you weren't there. So then I have somebody that I don't know like that, but the last 3 opportunities, you're there. What do? I have to set a boundary of, this is me saying,
a strong one.
Yeah, I love you and I care about you, but in this area, in this room, this is not the room for you. You're in a different room in my life. Now, when we set these parties and we go out, we have a good time. We're going to have a good time.
We're going to have a good time.
We go shopping together. We can cry together. We can talk about life together. We can laugh together. But when it comes to the things that you've shown me, that's just not your area. I'm not going to force it to be your area. But I'm also not going to put anybody in the box to where I feel like they can't grow into a different space. Because they can.
Of course.
But actions versus, it feels good to put you here because we're better now. So let me put you there. No. What changed? Have they been showing up in that area? Have you seen an elevation in their mindset? What changed? Because if nothing changed, what are we doing? Same
nothing.
Cycle. Yeah.
Nothing.
A cycle. That's what we're doing. If nothing changed.
Yes. So, and to the opposite of that, be okay if a person comes to you and says, I don't know how I'm supposed to fit in this lane. I have a friend and she's like, I see you doing all this business stuff and you're always at these events and these corporate stuff and you're always flying out to do something. And she's like, I'm just not that person. I don't understand why you have me in my circle. And I'd be like, that's not what you're here for.
Yeah. Like, everybody has their own thing.
Everybody
not trying to make everybody what we think they should be. We're trying to let them show
right. You get to see everybody else that go to these corporate events. They got a key to my house. Why are you trying to be in their lane?
Good point. They're not coming in the door like, hey girl, hey Sheri, how was your day? That's so true. That is so true.
So, and the last tip that I could give, like, hands down best tip. Set them boundaries hard and mean them. Like, I think I was having a conversation with somebody and they kept pushing me in a direction that I didn't want to go. And it was something small. It was like, I have two phones. I have a Droid and I have an Apple. My Apple is for my friends and family only.
Yeah.
Everybody that has that number has known me for over a decade. And I am serious about that because I don't want to change that number. And this person I was talking to, he was like, well, let me get that number so I can FaceTime you. I told him, and I meant every word of it, that getting that phone number is harder than getting past the border of South Korea. Okay?
Well, at least she told him. Can't be mad. Not like she let you on and then, surprise. You know what your pathway is. You know the obstacle. No, I was talking about that at one of our Soft Girl Sundays because I had that happen where I gave someone my business number for the first time of meeting them. I didn't know them. We met up for the first time. And this individual was like, so what's your real number? I said, this is my real number.
Was that I present for that moment?
No, you weren't present for that. Oh, don't do this on this live. No, you weren't present for this moment. But this was actually a while back when I was kind of exploring, going through, just trying to get out there and date a little bit and have a balance. I've talked about this with a few people about having that balance in my work life. So I said, let me go and try a date. It had been a long time since I went out on a date. So I was already like, but I talked to my friend, one of my friends. He was like, go out and just have a good time. No expectations. And I said, you're right.
That's the best dating advice I could give anybody.
And I said,
don't have expectations.
I listened. I say, you're right. I'm going to go with the best energy and attitude. I'm going to smile. And I went out. I was like, oh, hello, my name is KeTohn. He was like, oh, you look nice. I said, okay, thank you. I ignored that basically, whatever. So we get to sit down. It was nice, but it just, the energy, something about the energy was already off. And I realized why when we sat down. When we sat down, he starts asking me questions, but they're not the direct question that he wants to know, which is, why did you give me this number instead of your personal number? Just directly ask that. Don't waste my time. Because I tell you. Do that. And so, so he was doing the beat around the bush thing. And
he was doing the James Brown.
Yeah, he was, all around the question. And finally, he starts making remarks and he's like, oh, okay, so you gave me this number. I see. And I'm like, okay. So I said, I think I'm done with this conversation. And I said, I actually think I'm done with this date. And he was like, so you're just gonna shut me up? You're gonna shut me up? I said, you can keep talking. But my mind is gone. And I communicated that. But before I communicated that, I expressed why I'm a little bit more hesitant. And I like to just keep my information in myself. A few different reasons. Safety. As women, we physically sometimes don't have the advantage. And if something were to happen with a person that you're not as familiar with, this happens with people that you are familiar with. So it's just something that we have to think about as women and as young women. I'm
all for that. I tell people all the time, if you don't pay bills here, ain't no need for you to know the address.
Yeah. So, he wasn't liking that I wasn't telling him like where what city I'm coming from, how long it took for me to get there. I don't understand why these questions would matter. Like, you want to learn, like, what are my values in life? So I just communicated that. And once I realized that it wasn't going anywhere productive, I decided that I was going to end that conversation there. And I was a little upset with myself for even going that long. I gave like a good 10, 15, that needed 5 minutes. Just wrap it up. But that boundaries part of like, this is it. This is where I'm at. Meet me or don't. And,
we're going to have another conversation about dating offline because I had that same thing happen. And he took me to Costa Rica.
Whole nother podcast. Listen, I'm telling you, we actually did a romance podcast. We were talking about like all different types of dating. Single women having a good time. Oh, you can go around that way. Go ahead. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, take up space. Single women having a good time, married women, women that are kind of in between, women that have been divorced and just living their best life. But we had, people from all different walks of life, and it was a good conversation. But that one, what you said about having your boundaries and not feeling bad for your boundaries, they're your boundaries for a reason. You know yourself better than anyone. You know your breaking point. You know your point when you're doing well. And people outside can't feel what you're feeling. I have days where I mentally have to say, you can't focus on this. You have to stay focused on that. And this is why I have to set a boundary to do that for myself. And people who are like, well, you can't just pick up phone. I texted you, you tell me. You don't understand because it's not your body and you don't know what I'm going through. And when I communicate, sometimes even when you communicate, people still don't hear you. You know, I say, what are you doing? I'm exhausted. So girl, tell me about which platform do I need to go to the web? I'm exhausted.
I would have sent the invoice.
Yeah.
Because my piece is expensive.
You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. I said I'm exhausted. You know, and it's not to shame anybody, because I think as people we can always just do better at listening to people that we care about, that we love, that are around us. You practice doing better at that, and you're able to build a good relationship. Because then you understand it's not about you. The decisions they make has nothing to do with you. It's what's going on in their life. So I've adopted that, and it's brought me so much peace.
Yeah,
So,
boundaries are the price for your peace.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
And
So,
when you see them, respect them just like you would want somebody to respect yours. Yeah.
Yes.
Look, you said it. Yeah.
Yes.
So I do want to get into, because we'll have a whole podcast if we keep going about this, because we can talk about dating, boundaries, everything. But I want to get into your brand. Can you tell everybody what you do and what solutions you provide?
Yes. So I run Sudden Success. I basically offer business services for entrepreneurs to help them make more money while they work less. I am extremely passionate about getting entrepreneurs to get out of their business, because you are not supposed to be the one working in it. You're supposed to be working on it. And there is absolutely a difference.
Absolutely.
Too many entrepreneurs are shooting themselves in the foot by not getting staff. And especially in our community, especially as Black women, we don't let our businesses go because we think that they're our babies. And yes, I'm talking to y'all, because I know one of y'all is
so Kimberly kind of might be, might not.
So I am a firm believer in delegation, because you don't know what you don't know. You don't know what teammates can bring to the table that you wouldn't even have thought of. And it's not fair we all started entrepreneurship with the vision of eventually I'll be able to retire off of this and be able to go live life and enjoy life and make money without being there present for the money to be made.
Yeah.
And a lot of us start businesses and it becomes a prison for us.
Mm-hmm.
No, I go on vacation. I leave for a week and come back to a bigger bank account. Yeah. And I want that for all of you. So
they want it for themselves. Trust me.
Yes. But it takes a lot to tell someone, hey, you gotta let this go. Because just like everything, the number one thing they're gonna say is, who gonna do it like me? What if they don't do it like me? And my response is typically, what if they do it better than you?
Yeah, absolutely.
What if you can't do it at all? Like, you can't be the CEO and the marketer and the janitor and
sales associate
and fulfillment and
customer
accounts
service.
payable.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And then as women, we are also the mothers, we're also the caregivers, we're also the doctors and the chauffeurs and the counselors. You only got 24 hours.
The
now.
Unpaid counselors at that. Because baby, they'll be sit down at a Black woman at that, just tell me your life story and everything, and then there's no invoice that comes after. I'm just
right. The chef, and they don't want simple meals. They don't want them 30-minute one pot pans. They want the collard greens and the cornbread. No, not from the box. We need stretch.
Yeah. Listen, we carry enough hats. That is so true. So, like, you have to be able to sit.
This
down.
Is our hat.
Yeah.
All of these individual. I ain't doing all that. No.
And we talked about that on our interview too, about just learning how to let go and let somebody else take control of that. Like you said, what if they do it better? And then when you start to grow a team, you can step back and not feel guilty about it. In the beginning, you might, but eventually you won't. Because for me, like building my team in the beginning, I was like, okay, I need to make sure they have this, make sure they have that. But because they were so amazing and I had really thought about my vision and what we want to achieve, they really just took off on their own. Like, I have membership specialists that came back with ideas for what they wanted on the flyers, and yeah, we're gonna do this. And can you send me that? And I was like, yeah,
right. You be like,
yeah. And then coming to me, they're like, I had a client who came in, was like, I found a location in a different state, but it's a similar thing, and they might want to do software. I was like, okay, yeah.
You see how our skin look? I know we black, but you see how our skin look? That's because we have team members. Okay, we don't do everything in our business, so we ain't stressed. We get to go to bed.
And it's a mindset shift too, because I've even met and had conversations with entrepreneurs where they didn't quite understand that mindset shift. Like I had someone who I told you, she was really set on, if you're the CEO, I need to be able to speak to you when I want to be able to speak to you.
I have those questions.
Yeah, and in the beginning, I might have felt that way, like I have to be accessible to everybody all the time. I did, and I would be answering calls at 2 a.m. in the morning, 1 a.m. until finally I was like, this is actually breaking me down, and I had to admit that out loud to myself. And once I did, I knew I had to make changes. No 2 a.m. calls, no long list of questions that I already answered to you 5 times last week, and then again, and then again, and again. It just, just setting those boundaries for myself. Then I started to realize, well, now that I'm setting these boundaries, I need a team, because I need who's going to do it. We all have to play a part.
Yes, I will quickly tell somebody, you can call me as the CEO of my company as soon as you can call the CEO of Walmart. Both of our phone numbers work the same.
Not speaking factual. It's factual. It's really factual.
Because I treat my business the same as they do.
Yeah. And then also, I want to leave on this last part, and then I'll let you leave your message with the audience. But again, when you are passionate about what you do and you communicate what your mission is, you get to a place where people around you take that on as their own, and you don't have to step in and be that person to call. So my response to that person who was saying that I should be accessible all the time was, I trust my team. I trust my membership specialist. I trust my assistant team. I trust my branch management team when they're in charge of a project to do what they need to do, and then I fill in where I need to fill in. The more you do that, even with collaborators, the more success you're going to see from your business. Even with clients, the more you let it go. Like just even yesterday, having somebody come up to me and saying, I have somebody that wants your service, and I told them about what you do and all of that, letting people take ownership of your vision. So yeah.
Yes.
But what would you like to, I want to give you a chance to leave a message for any woman or woman of color that might need to hear, or something that you feel like people need to think about.
You are fabulous, doll. Be you. Kill the representative. You are dope, just like you are. Embrace every hair on your head, crust in your eye. Accept all of it, okay, girl? Because you are absolutely fantastically amazing, and you are the first person that has to believe that before anybody else will.
Yeah, I love it. Kill the representative. Representative is definitely something that sticks in my head, even from yesterday when we were talking.
Yeah,
be yourself authentically.
Billionaires get to be themselves. Why can't I?
Yeah,
and it's not because I don't have $1 billion, but if you want to donate.
And no day is promised, so let's not spend our days worrying about what other people think about how we pursue our callings. So yeah.
Yes.
But thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Thank you for coming out 2 times in a row. I really appreciate you.
Yes.
Yeah, I had such a good conversation with you yesterday, and I will be sending that video out to multiple people, because if you're needing help with sales, mindset, growth, delegation, I think you need to watch that free sales webinar video. So yeah.
Yes, and I will be out and about in Dallas, all over the place. I'm typically at 1 or 2 events a week.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go to our website, www.suddensuccess.com. We have a newsletter, and in our newsletter, it will tell you where I am in the city for that week or that month, and you can come out and say, hey, I would love to meet you.
Okay, thank you. And then you already shared the contact information, website, correct?
Yes, the website is suddensuccess.com, and our phone number is 888-451-1988, because I want everybody to call me, not just the ones in Dallas.
Fair enough. We want everybody. We do not discriminate. Well, thank you so much, Sheri. I appreciate you, your energy, your solution-oriented energy. I really do appreciate that, and I look forward to more events.
Yes, I'll be there.
Okay.
I'll be outside, girl.
She said, I'll be there. Let me take your mic before I forget. And
I'll forget.
I will
I'll take it like your food yesterday.
listen. Listen. I interviewed her, and at the end of the interview, she was like, "All right, I'll see you later, bye, girl." With my food in her hand, walking to the vehicle, and I'm just over there cleaning up the table, like, table feels light. And then here she come back. I got your food. She said, "Don't worry, I would have brought it to you yesterday if you didn't. If you drove off. Thank you for that. We appreciate you." Who's ready? Who's next? Who's next? Yes. Okay.
I don't know where you put it.
I know, right? We'll put it right here. Same spot. Oh, did she look?
I think she just took it.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she handed it to her.
Okay. Hey, Conitra, can you ask Dante, is he able to get a Dante? Our photographer. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean to interrupt his relaxing.
Leisure
My
time.
bad. Okay.
Leisure time.
Photographers deserve to have fun too. Okay, so right now we have Kyliah joining us from Bella Boutique. Welcome, Kyliah.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
What is the rub? So, like you said earlier, we have been going nonstop this week.
Yeah.
And this is like the end of the week, but I'm really happy that I get to spend it with you because I feel like we've been just on the grind.
No, for
You've
real.
been doing interviews.
Yeah.
You've been doing lives while you're interviewing.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I got off a live to see you doing a live of us on live.
Yeah.
It's a lot of lives.
Live.
But let's talk a little bit about who you are. Did you want to introduce yourself to everyone?
Yes. So I am Kyliah. I am the owner of Bella Boutique, and actually KeTohn and I are both wearing items from Bella Boutique.
Let me do a little just in case y'all wanna.
Right, that's KeTohn for you. But I follow right behind her, so I really can't judge.
Okay, follow. You are all the way up there. We need to
Wow.
put back that footage.
Wow. The
Yeah.
exposure is real. Okay.
That's what we do here at Boss Bay Blog. It's exposure all day, every day.
We love that. We love that. But I also, with Bella Boutique, I also have an extension, which is personally my brand as a stylist. So I help personally style people for events, photo shoots, whatever you need.
Okay.
So that is who I am. I love fashion, obviously, but I love making women feel confident and comfortable in who they are. And so that is something that's just like been a part of my mission, and I'm learning that as I go and learning how to articulate it. I think sometimes also when we start businesses or we have this dream and we have this goal, we have the vision, we have the goal, but like sometimes the words aren't articulated until we go through certain experiences.
Yeah.
And so I think like now, 6 years later, as I've added extensions to Bella Boutique and myself as I have grown, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I appreciate fashion. I appreciate styling people.
Yeah.
That's something I can do as a collective. So
Yeah.
I'm learning as I go.
That's good. And you do such a great job. Like I was saying on our previous interview, just the time that you put into selecting the pieces, it really shows because they're items that I could wear to so many different events. And that dress, you know which dress I'm talking about. That's my favorite dress. But I wear that.
A couple, actually.
I do.
Few, actually.
I do. But that black one with the collar, I mean, it's just such a versatile piece. And it's just an example of how you really think about us. Like, you know, I want something that's cute, sexy, corporate, if I want it to be corporate, but also like late night. Yeah. And you think about those different occasions. And then you also challenge us to just kind of have a little fun. Like, definitely, you know, being back naked, you know, look, a little back. It's not that type of lie. Oh my God, y'all. We almost got Conitra spitting out her drink.
We apologize.
Take a deep breath. But yes, I'm so sorry. Not in a Soft Girl Sunday. It's supposed to be soft and calm. But I do appreciate that about your brand. So I want to ask you, what does sisterhood look like? How can we be better sisters to one another?
I feel like sisterhood is showing up and just existing for their counterparts, honestly. Sometimes we always want to have what to say, what to do, but sometimes we just need somebody to sit in space with us and simply just exist and just show that support because sometimes words don't change the situation depending on what you have going on, even in a positive way.
Mhm.
Sometimes you can't even, you can say I'm proud of you, you can say all those things, but what means most to me is that you're sitting next to me in that space, and that makes me very happy, you know. So and showing up as a friend and a sister that you would want to be, you know, like you want to receive a certain type of energy, a certain type of support from somebody, but you have to show up as that too. Like having somebody show up for you and you're not showing up either. Like it's a two-way street.
It's that effort. It's like we don't have to be the same, but I can feel when it feels like I'm the one saying, let's do this or let's do it. What do you need? Versus when it's something that's important to me and the effort feels a little off. So I've seen both. I've had relationships where I felt like we're just doing amazing things. Like we're out here achieving, accomplishing things together. And then I felt in moments where I was like, you know, when it's something that you have going on, you don't really have to ask me to be excited, or you don't have to ask me to talk about it or to share it or even just to mention it, because that could be the one thing that does help you that day. You don't have to ask me. So why does it feel like when I'm asking, I feel like I'm committing a crime? Like, can you tell someone that I promote? Can you post? Can you tag me? I'm like, why are you hiding? You know, I've experienced that. And so being on this side where it's like completely opposite with our community, it really just feels amazing. Like no other. Like it feels like I'm not around people that are trying to hide me. You know what I mean? So it's a really nice feeling.
It is. And I think sometimes that feeling of you're being hidden and not exposed is sometimes because those people don't have the courage themselves to do it. So for the fact that you are putting yourself in the forefront and allowing yourself to be exposed and vulnerable, they don't know how to do that. And it's like sometimes they have those questions of being judged. Not that we didn't at one point in time, and sometimes may have those thoughts cross our mind. We still do it anyway. I don't care what you think. I gotta promote myself. So you're gonna see me regardless.
We're gonna do it anyway.
But like to just have people in the background, like constantly sharing because they know that you have a goal and a dream, and it takes that. And that type of support is free. I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not asking you to go out the way. Like really just share
about my brand, put the word out there, put my business in other rooms, and that's free. That's $0 to tell somebody something, to introduce me to somebody. That doesn't cost you anything. So when you get around the right people, it doesn't feel like, you know, I'm asking you for an arm and a leg just to tell somebody about what I do.
Exactly.
So that's what I think genuine support is too, is being able to promote somebody out loud and not trying to hide that they have something great going or that they're talented.
And I feel like it's an act of love. If you love somebody, it's the bare minimum. Honestly. It's the bare minimum. I'm not asking you to even like invest into it. That is your investment. It's your time.
Exactly.
Time is expensive.
It
so
is.
The fact that you take 2 seconds to go share a post,
and that makes someone's day. Like
sharing,
talking about that. There's so many days as an entrepreneur where you can feel discouraged, and having those friends that maybe they're not the person that's always shopping or always at every event, but person that shares, tell somebody about what you're doing, you know, shouts you out. Those kind of things really do matter. So we know it can be hard enough, life in general, and trying to achieve your goals on top of dealing with real life things, that's tough. So just be a little kinder. I think we can definitely do better at that.
Absolutely. And that's what Sisterhood is about. It's really that sense of community, but also being able to show your authentic self. Because so many times we go into spaces with a mask on and we don't tend to expose who we are. Again, when you guys catch the live that we did together, we talk about like how when she initially met me, like how I showed up and I was very observant. That's how I usually always show up, is very observant. But after I get comfortable and I feel like this is a safe space, then I tend to.
The first Soft Girl Sunday versus to now, I'm just trying to tell you, it's like a whole different experience. Oh, do I need to move this upward?
Oh, she took it. No, that's mine. No, she put it. Sharika grabbed it from behind here. Oh, is it still back here?
Are you sitting on it?
No, it was right here. Right?
Am I sitting on it?
I think she grabbed it when she picked it up.
Sheree,
do you have her phone?
Did you see a phone over here? No, I think that was her phone. Yeah, we're on live, but no, it's okay. They're in between. We good. Yeah, some of them will watch the replay. Okay, good. We had a phone. Look, y'all know how them phones are. But no, okay. But okay, sorry y'all. We was trying to find the phone when we were looking around. She was doing that little thing. I know what that meant, so I had to ask.
I knew it. We figured it out.
Yeah, you know, something. But okay, but no, we did talk about that on our live and on our podcast interview, which will be coming out. So I'm excited about that too.
Yeah.
Let's move into a really deep topic, which is how can we be better to each other and to ourselves as Black women?
First off, breathe. I have to practice that myself because I hold a lot in, like, as a woman, as somebody that is striving to get to a certain place in my goals. Sometimes I just forget to sit and breathe. Now, I will have moments where my body is like, girl, just stop. Like last night, I was gone before 9:30, honestly. Like, because I have been going so much.
I told you. I told you. I literally was like, I need to check in about this drink stuff. And girl, I sat down on that couch. Matter of fact, I was already on it, and I just did that little gone. In the middle of our small business wind down. I faded out, faded back in. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Devon, who was able to stay with me because he was like, good. I was like, yeah, please, burn.
I'm here. But
Right?
yeah,
So
breathe, relax. Also reaffirm yourself in a lot of things because sometimes we have a little voice in our head that can create self-doubt, that can make you feel like you have to like keep going and you're competing with a lot of things that we see. Although you're not intentionally trying to compare yourself to what you see on social media, sometimes we do get competitive unknowingly and we're trying to live the life that somebody else
we
has.
should be living,
right?
What we should be doing, how we should be looking.
Yeah, and that's not the case. Like you have to be you. You have to be you. So I think it's sometimes, and we have a lot going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Especially as Black women, that it's like we do have to take care of ourselves because some of the health problems that we have, they suck, honestly. So you have to sit and have those moments of leisure time. Like it's okay to not do anything. It is okay to rest. Rest is still productive because how do you show up as your best self if you're not pouring into yourself or allowing yourself to lay down for a second and just be? You know, if that is binge watching something, that doesn't mean that you're being lazy. I think like this rat race that we just come across like in adulthood, and we're talking about that a little bit earlier today. Yeah, it makes us feel like we have to go, but we are pushing to do what? Like I want to be here on this earth as long as I possibly can. You know? So I want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. And I know it gets hard, especially when you have some things coming up and you have like a great momentum and you're like, yeah, let's go. Or you feel like I could be doing more. And it's like, oh, whoa.
We talked about that one, like that feeling of I'm not working enough. Like I can't stop, I can't take a break. I gotta do this. And how toxic it can become because we all need to take a break. We're all deserving of that. Yeah. And when you start doing that in your work environment, it translates into your personal life where it's like, even though I'm feeling like I'm being beaten down, I'm going to keep taking this because I just feel like I have to do more. Yeah. So that's something that I myself have had to work on. Is like, no, you still need to take a break. You still need to breathe. Yeah. And that's kind of why I've started creating events that are incorporating self-care over just business. Like we have the business, but I think we need more of that self-care right now.
Yeah, we absolutely do. It's a balance. Like you have to have both. You can't just work all the time. Like for me, and KeTohn knows this, I'm gone. I'm going to be on some type of a flight or on some type of like you will catch me in a different location often. Okay, like she gone, literally gone. I'm out of here. You're gonna catch me someplace having a moment. Like I'm gonna balance it out because sometimes you get into isolation as an entrepreneur because we all have different businesses, but we all have the same goal in mind, right? Yeah. And so having those moments with those sisters that you create in Sisterhood, you take a break. You have to take a break because you have to still live life. Like realistically, you're supposed to have fun in life. So
and they shouldn't I feel get around people too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Those shoes are cute. But I feel like get around people who inspire you in different ways as well. Because for me, everyone that's around me that I spend time with, that I host with, that we work together, they inspire me in some kind of way. Yeah. So I can list off for each professional, like for you, you always inspire me to take care of myself and have fun with my feminine side, and play around with my style, put myself out there, try something different that I wouldn't normally try, be back naked, you know? Yeah. And then on top of that, you know, we have people like Conitra. She's inspired me to tap into that feminine side again because I did used to dress up every now and then. I might have been a little tomboyish on some days, but other days I enjoy dressing up. Yeah. And there was a time when I used to love experimenting with my shoes. The
Yeah.
shoes is always my favorite thing. Shoes and lipstick.
Yeah.
And I kind of stopped because I got busy and I fell away
Yeah.
from that love.
Yeah.
And then I tapped back into that. So like getting around people who inspire you on some level in your life is very important, because if not, you keep staying in that comfort zone.
Yep.
And you end up waking up thinking, what if?
Yeah.
What if I would have did this? What if I would have gone there? What if I would have connected? What if we would have tried that? And I don't ever want to feel that.
Yeah.
So I think that's important too for everyone.
It's very important. I mean, you're supposed to have the experiences. Life is an experience. And growing up in church, I would always hear, now this isn't verbatim, but it's always like you have your beginning date and you have your end date. But what did you do with that dash in between?
Yeah.
Did you really fulfill your purpose? Did you really live life how you wanted to live life? Because we usually have so many like pressures on our shoulders about the criticisms outside of us, our being.
Yeah.
So it's like, am I living to fulfill what you want me to be, or
what I want to do? Because at the end of the day, you still have to go to sleep with your decisions, and you have to decide on if you're really happy with it.
Yeah.
So it goes back to that script.
Yep.
Not allowing that script to be what controls what you do. Well, my life, I'm supposed to do this, and this is what it's supposed to look like, and this is what my friends need to say or how they need to be. Like just releasing that and going based off of what is your call.
Yeah.
So
and I noticed that a lot of people, because I do have friends in different age brackets, and I know a lot of people right now, especially in their 20s, and sometimes us even in our 30s, like we have a guilt over our head, and it's like we're supposed to be at this place, and it's like,
man,
our journeys look different.
Yet? You know, where your kids at? Where is this? Where is that? And I'm like, I don't go by anybody's social clock. I go by my clock.
You have to, because
it's
your
toxic.
journey is not my journey.
Yeah, it's a toxic thing.
I can't be you. You can't be me.
I had a friend compare, like, you know, race to see who gets married first, race to see who gets, and you know, that's another thing about finding the right people in your life, because now I have people where they don't even care. We just living our best lives. Separately. Some are single, some aren't. I don't have friends that, you know, in a relationship, they're not like race to see who gets in a relationship, race to see who, how you doing, how you been, how's your life, how's your business, you know, whatever you have going on, how's it going? Because that's for you. And then what I have is for me.
And sometimes the relationship can be a detriment to what you have going on.
Like
depending on who you are dating or you're married to, can sometimes propel you or regress you or keep you stagnant.
So the goal isn't get to the marriage. The goal is be happy. Are you being taken care of? Do they love on you the way you deserve to be?
So, and what do you love on yourself? I think that's the part. Like coming from a place of being a divorced woman, because I was married, but like I've learned a lot in being for myself. It's like I'm learning who I am, what I need, what I deserve. Do I desire to be a wife? Absolutely. But is it like I have to be that tomorrow? Oh, I grew within my marriage. I won't say that it was like the most terrible thing ever, but when you grow apart, you grow apart. That's fine. Things happen, whatever is whatever. But I learned a lot of valuable lessons in that. But one of the lessons that I learned was I didn't know who I was. I thought I knew who I was. But like in having time to myself, I'm able to learn me even more and see what I like, what I want to explore, what goals I want to reach. And I feel like, because oftentimes, us as women, we take on the responsibility of the household and making sure our partner is set up and what their goals are, and are they like getting what they need. And we tend to neglect ourselves. And I'm not saying like maintenance wise, your girl gonna always have her hair and nails done, period. Like you ain't gotta worry about that with me. Relationship, no relationship.
You almost jumped in camera. These people probably thought you were about to get out of the screen.
3D.
Your girl.
I always do that, but it was also am I neglecting other goals that I would have liked to have had at that time? So I think sometimes you need to, and even in friendships, because sometimes people have desires of, I want to be a certain person's friend. Well, why? Why? What do they have that you feel like you just
they have the
to be your
script?
friend?
It's the idea of this is what it was meant to be versus let's just see what it is. Let's just let it be what it could be or could not be. You know?
Like it's, you don't have to do those pressures, and you're not meant to sit at everybody's table, because what do they say, like, or you can't eat from everybody's plate because you don't know if you're eating poison or not. I don't do that. Like I want to make sure everything is authentic and genuine, and then making sure I'm still staying true to myself and my desires and my goals. Like you just have to be careful with whatever decision that you make. Live life for sure, but please have some discernment. on who you allow in your space. Please have discernment.
Amen. 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 So you've spoken a word and in different, I would say even different eras of your life, whether that be, early relationships, transitioning to a different relationship, things like that. But I want to move to now ask you, what is one message that you would like to share with any woman that needs to hear it that might be going through a hard time right now?
Honestly, keep your head up. Like, I know it's difficult. I know it's hard. I know that, what did I say today? Earlier this morning, I was on the phone with KeTohn, and we were discussing something as a vendor. But I was like, yeah, I have conversations with God, and I cry and he laughs, and it's
Not only did she say it again, she said it on live in the mic with clarity. Hello? I said, I'm sorry.
I cry, he laughs.
Yes. Okay.
Because he knows our desires of our hearts. He knows that we have obstacles that we're going to have to go to, but we're supposed to lean on him. So all you really do need is that mustard seed of faith, but you have to keep going. These obstacles and the struggles, I don't want to speak anything over anybody, but the struggles, the obstacles that you're going through, they will end. There is always the light at the end of the tunnel. Now the tunnel may be a little long.
Sometimes it's a lot long.
It's a little long, but guess what? If you keep moving forward, you're gonna get to the end of the tunnel. Just like if you drive through a storm, they tell you don't stop in the middle of the storm. Drive through it because eventually it's going to have to end. So just keep your head up. The times are gonna get better. What is being built for you right now in the midst of the storm is gonna be a greater outcome. I heard something earlier today is that you're being rooted, you're being planted, and we don't grow the very next day. Like when you put a seed into the ground, do you get the tomato? Do you get the whatever it is, whatever you're growing? Do you get the flower? You don't. It takes time. It is a season, but it doesn't mean that something beautiful will not be at the end. So just keep pushing through. I know it's hard. I know it sucks. Continue to cry. Yeah, that's releasing. That's releasing. That's watering whatever you are. Let's help be fruitful. Just keep releasing, but keep pushing through and rest.
Yes.
Because after a good cry, baby, I be tired.
Oh yeah, but it kind of goes hand in hand. You release, you rest, you reset, and you remember that hey, I have those moments, but I'm human, and I'm gonna get back up, and I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So
yeah. It's not the end. This is just only a part of your chapter. It's not the end of the book.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for being a member of our directory, for coming and serving the community, the sponsoring, the gifts that you provided, the product quality, and also styling me. Like I look good in my Bella Boutique every time I pop out. Every time I pop out. Every time I pop out. Every time I pop.
Because why? When you look good, you feel good. You look good, you feel good. And you have this type of energy. Like, we hide behind sometimes. Like, we don't feel like we deserve to look good sometimes. Like, oh, I like that on that person. Or I wish I could wear X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
No, you are able to look good. We just find your style and what fits your body type too.
Exactly.
Because sometimes, everything doesn't fit everybody. I struggle with that too. Like, that is just it is what it is. I'm 5'3". With a short torso.
Same.
God gave me legs that look long in heels, but he didn't really want to give me the rest of the height. I don't know. Again, I cry, God laughs.
And when you feel good, it shows in your results, in your performance. When I feel good, it's just a different energy, a different vibe versus not feeling so good. Sometimes that could affect your performance. Not always, but sometimes.
It does because it starts within, and so it's like that hype person. First off, we're our own hype person. We don't really need an audience. We don't really need people to do that, but we hype ourselves up.
I cannot. Guys, just a description. The DJ is behind the scenes making faces at Kyliah. That's why she broke her preaching character. She was over here giving it to us. I'm so sorry.
It happens.
And now he's dancing.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make it, y'all. I'm not gonna make it.
The Bernie. Is he Bernie?
I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh Lord. Okay. Well, what were you about to say? Because I was about to bust out laughing too. I was trying to get it together. We lost composure, y'all.
Lost it.
But what was I about to say? That Bernie threw me off all the way. He just really pulled out not us doing it together. Oh my God.
We don't know how to act as a collective.
At all. It's all of us. It's actually all of us. I'm realizing that now. It's on the camera and behind us.
Who you attract as your clients. Right. Because she talked about me being polished. She was polished too. And then a few coaching sessions and mentorship
We had
sessions.
to make sure we
and
broke them in real nice and gently. We didn't
You know
want
what
to
that is,
scare
though?
anybody.
That's very Cancerian of us.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did say that before.
Yeah. It's very like we start off mysterious and then when we
you
get
gotta
comfortable.
check it.
Yeah, I
Check
wanna.
it.
Can you handle
And
me?
I have to that, and also I have to meet people where they're at. Some people comfort levels are different, and some people personalities are different.
Oh.
So what I joke around with one person, I might not joke with the next person because I just know what they like and what makes them laugh. So it's really a learning stage for me.
It is.
And it's also making sure that my clients aren't scared to death. Because, you know, if you start off too high, they'd be like,
well, that's why we have the observant stage.
am I in the right place?
Right? Maybe.
You know, maybe.
Maybe.
But I like to make sure I really assess that first. And then also, I love to have fun, but I'm also really big on, okay, let's get to business. Let's make sure that this is productive.
Oh,
you know, when we
have
come here. So it starts there. But once we grow and we learn each other's goals, we come back, we can celebrate, we can laugh, we can talk about the goals because I know where you're trying to go.
Yeah.
It's easier.
Yeah.
So yeah,
we even had a session this past week and we talked about everything, and then a portion of that session I got up and I was creating content. She was over doing some content. Were we laughing at the same time? We were
eating some fish.
Yeah,
fish was good, man.
I mean, but we were still productive. It was a coaching session.
We were all over the house. Look, taking pictures, selfies. I'm moving stuff around. I'm in the. Yeah, it was nice. It was productive.
It was productive.
We got done. We talked about our podcast. We went through a lot of different things. So, and some things behind the scene for the future.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
I'm really excited to see where it goes because based off of even the message I'm sharing with you guys about just keep going. I mean, I have my own personal season right now where I'm like, what's happening? Are we moving forward?
And I feel like we're not the only ones who have those moments. We're in a very interesting time right now. There's a lot of changes that have happened, and on top of the changes politically, socially, physically, you know, emotionally, we are at some really strange times. You know what I'm saying?
That's a word.
For that reason, it's just like you have to really take those into consideration when you're feeling those emotions, so you don't make those permanent decisions from a temporary place. So that right there, if anybody, please take that with you for every area of your life. So yeah. But I want to first say thank you so much for sharing your insight, because I know somebody out there needed to hear that. And then if you want to share one last thing about your business you got going on.
Well, I did have a sale going on because you deserve to treat yourself, and it was supposed to end on Friday, and then I extended it to yesterday. However, if you guys beg enough, no, I'm just playing. I cannot with you. But if you guys would like for me to extend it, I would be more than happy to do that. You receive 25% off with Deserve It 25. I can extend it for today until 11:59 p.m. Because that would be just a boost. You know, it is Soft Girl Sunday, so we might as well treat ourselves, look good, feel good, have this type of energy. As you can see, both KeTohn and I are very vibrant people. Yeah. So it comes with what we're wearing, but how we also feel inwardly. So yeah, that's that. You can follow me on Bella Boutique on Instagram, Facebook. I do have a TikTok. I just started TikTok, and then the website is www.bellabeeetique.com. That's where you find all your favorite looks, and I go from sizes small through 4X. There may not be a lot of 4X items on there, so it'll be a range between small to 3X. But again, we are exclusive yet inclusive.
Okay, so thank you so much for extending that too. I'm gonna make sure I let everybody know on our network, 25% off extended in the name of Soft Girl Sunday. So I appreciate you for all that you do.
Yeah. Let's talk about I can't. I'm serious. That's what it is.
It is.
Yeah.
So this is Kyliah from BellaBoutique.com. Make sure you check her out. Check out that 25% off promo. And even if you miss it, you can still have a great time shopping her boutique.
Absolutely. So don't forget to use your code. If you miss it.
My 15% off. If you go to bossbayblog.com and you click on fashion, you scroll down at the bottom, you'll see one of her promos at 15% off. So thank you. Thank you so much. Always happy Sunday. Oh yeah, let me take that.
I don't want to take the money.
Take that because you already know. All righty, who's next? Are you getting in there? Are you getting in there? Were you dancing because you were ready? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Conitra. Oh, okay. Yeah, pop in and say hi if you want to. People need to know the man behind the lens. Well, they gonna know you if they don't already. All right, you ready? There he is. You gonna show off some eyes on the? Can they get at least an eye and an ear? Shout out to the photographer. Okay. Let's see, how are we on? Actually, I'll put it over here. Right? He's behind the camera, but he does a good job. He does good work. Okay. So he said, I've been drinking. All right. So let's move on. We have another wonderful professional in front of us. So hello, Conitra.
Hi, hello.
Welcome. How you doing?
Great.
I'm glad to have you here.
Thanks.
I'm glad to be able to celebrate with you every Sunday, especially because we have so many new announcements happening with your business.
Yeah.
So we talked about those yesterday on our live selling expo, but today I want to ask you, what is one way we could be better sisters to each other?
Better sisters, I feel like each holds each other accountable. I feel like with Boss Babe, they hold me accountable for things. I'm able to manage more things, schedule more things out, and write it down and get it done.
Okay, so like streamlining that productivity, helping with finding resources that elevate your business or your life.
Yes.
And what would you say as far as like what things we can be doing to help our community, like people of color, Black women? How can we do better at that? Or how can we do more, should I say?
I feel like more resources, because a lot of business entrepreneurs don't know where to reach out to, don't know how to start.
Okay.
Especially starting a business, you don't know what to do first.
Yeah.
There's so many different things, and social media tells us so many things, but you don't know where to start.
It's so loud. It's like the noise coming from everywhere makes you feel like, what do I listen to? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I definitely relate to that. I understand you can get overwhelmed very quickly.
Exactly. Yes, very.
So for you, for any woman out there that might be going through something or struggling, having a hard time, what is one piece of advice that you would give her?
I would say, I've always said, get a mentor, because a mentor you can start out with and ask questions. There have so many positive remarks and things that you can start off with. So get you a mentor first, and they will let you guide you to what you need to start it with first.
Okay, I have another question. So who is one African American or Black woman person that inspires you in history or now, and why?
For me, I've always been, and no one knows this, but my oldest daughter, she was the one that kind of helped me with Bougie Step's name. And I seen her start her business. So I was like, okay, well, let me start out. I've always loved shoes. I love clothes, fashion. So I was like, let me start that and just, see what I can do. So she was an inspiration for me to start my own business. And again, I have my youngest daughter, which is Juney, and she kind of helped me along and was that confidence. Like, okay, well, Mom, you can do this, you can do that. So I feel like my daughters were my inspiration behind it.
Yeah, I think that a lot of times we often look for people of the past, but in reality, there are people that are alive right now that we could be giving flowers to that do have a huge impact. So I think that's beautiful that you chose your daughter. What would you like everyone to know about your business, or did you want to introduce yourself to anyone that doesn't already know you?
I am Conitra, and I am founder of Bougie Steps Boutique. I am also an author of This Is My Worth. I didn't know this is my worth. And I am just a business owner, entrepreneur, from day to day, just a normal person. Reached out to Boss Babe blog, and I've been with them,
3 years, 3 or 4 years. It goes by so fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go and get the anniversaries for each person because it does go by fast. Like I'm thinking we're like 1, 2, no, it's like 3 or 4 years. Or some people they're like 5, 6, and I'm like, why does it feel like it's like I feel like we're still in 2, but we're already here. It's like in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. I mean, and that's amazing because you're with the different people and this directory, and you're meeting new people, and it doesn't feel like it's like forced.
Yeah. That's true. That's a big thing for me. I never want our relationships or our community to feel forced. I want people to feel like they're happy about where they're at. They want to be here and they see the value in it, but also people see the value in them as they are. Doesn't mean that we can't grow and build and learn more from each other or about what we can do better, but you shouldn't have to feel like you have to do a backflip or tap dance to be a part of something. And a lot of times people want to do that. It's not that they want you to pay a price or to do a specific action. They want you to tap dance. And it's about having enough confidence in yourself to go out and find the spaces where you are able to be yourself and be received as yourself and appreciated. So that's what this community is really about for me, because it's about a lot of things for different people. But also it's about knowing your worth, being unapologetic about your worth, because oftentimes people tend to make you feel like bad for having your own worth, for saying I want to charge more, for saying I deserve more in relationships and friendships, and we have to be the ones to say I'm getting more, and it's not a question anymore. So yeah, I would say even for all women, whether you're a Black woman, not a Black woman, just demanding more and moving into the rooms where you get that versus trying to compete or make someone see that you're worthy of that. You know what I mean? So that was really big for me. Did you want to share any information about your business or any sales or promos you have going on right now?
Yes, Bougie Steps has an amazing deal going on now. Well, a couple of deals. The first one that we have, you spend $65 or more, and you receive 2 free ankle bracelets from Bling Michelle, which has amazing jewelry. The other one is the subscription program. You can receive a new pair of shoes every month for 12 months for $300, and you can even pay $50 down and still pay the remaining balance in 60 days. So that is amazing.
Well, congratulations on all of your success. I mean, I've been highlighting this all week because I've just been so happy about this. But Conitra has increased her sales by 200%. So in this new year, increasing your sales by 200%, people are spending almost twice as much as they did with your business from last year, now this year. On top of that, you have conducted your fashion show. You have conducted motivational speaking. You have also been a part of vending events, multiple vending events, and been a part of helping other people vend. So publishing your book, getting ready to publish your second book, like I just get so excited because I see how hard you work and how passionate you are, and it makes me so happy. Like I get emotional just thinking about it, but like being able to be a part of that journey, like, oh Lord, I want to cry. It always makes me emotional because being able to be a part of behind the scenes is one thing versus, seeing both. And then sometimes people only see, one side of it. I only see the outside. I don't see how hard somebody is working behind the scenes. So I'm seeing the outside. Hello, you look beautiful. We're over here tearing up. Don't mind me. Go ahead and get you a gift bag and enjoy the vendors, and I'll come and check on you soon. You're welcome. But, being able to see that, I really do appreciate you for choosing our agency, but also I appreciate your presence, your time, your hard work, and I'm really proud of you. So, yeah. It just makes me emotional because I feel like, there's so many people out there who have gone through what you've experienced or similar to it, but they don't have that courage to go for it. So being able to hear the stories from people, being able to have people come back and say like, I watch your show, and that's what made me feel like I want to do it. I even had a woman that told me like, this is how I unwind because I'm stressed out. I'm trying to start my own business. So when I hear that feedback, I think about all the professionals and like how hard you guys work behind the scenes, and I'm just happy that I get to be a part of it. So
I'm so glad and grateful that I was able to stumble. And I don't even remember how I stumbled across I don't know. I think
I don't
maybe
know either.
watched it,
I think
or-
we did an interview.
we did interview, but
Yeah.
and I think I just reached out and I was like, let me just interview.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm so grateful just to be a part of it.
Yeah, I'm glad to have you, and I'm just excited, like you amongst all of the wonderful professionals, like how hard you work, how consistent you are. Yeah, there's just so many things that, that's one of the reasons why I say when it comes to a small business, I'm never going to question a person's price, because at the end of the day, like we put so much love into what we do.
Right.
Maybe there's a few out there that might be a little shaky, but there are some amazing entrepreneurs who are truly passionate about what they're doing, and you're definitely one of them. So yeah, I'm even wearing her shoes today, y'all. I don't know if I can, but they're super cute. And you see me in a lot of her items, but just congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing your thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But all right, let me grab my little tears. Look, girl. Look, and it's close to that time of month. This is a recipe for disaster of tears. But now that we have had Conitra on, her brand is called Bougie Steps. You can find her on social media. She is a member of our directory as well. And she talked a little bit on our previous live about like being a member and stuff. What would you say your favorite part is about being a member of the directory or Soft Girl Sunday?
Oh wow. Being a member of the directory is so awesome because you have so many different businesses and entrepreneurs that you can collab with, that you can do different networking with, and it's like starting from oh my god, like fashion to skin products to writing your own
Everything,
book.
coaching, consulting.
Yes, it's so much.
So much.
Yeah, so it's so wonderful. And then Soft Girl Sunday is amazing because if you had a rough week, rough Saturday, like you come in on Sunday and just come into so much love and welcoming, and raffle, you get raffle off like
right.
This
We about to do. I know, right? We're about to find out.
So it's so welcoming and loving that you feel like you're at a second home.
Aww.
So I just love Soft Girl Sunday and just love to be a part of it.
Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And I appreciate you for sharing that. The community is something I keep hearing over and over again. So for anyone that is a member, if you haven't already tapped in or if you're a little new, don't be shy. We are non-judgment. We are here to support each other, uplift one another. And you never know, the thing that you might be struggling with, somebody else right next to you can help you. So don't be afraid to ask. But thank you so much for your interview today. I appreciate you for coming on, and I'm just so proud and happy to be a part of all of your success and wins for your business.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you could, can you let Tisha know I'm ready for her if she's ready to do an interview too? Okay. And then, let me steal this. Thank you very much, because I always forget about it. That was a good interview. How's it going? Okay, what time? What time are you thinking? What time is it? Okay, because I might need to do the raffle first and then come back. Yeah. Let me do that because I want to get some prizes out. Oh, do I have something? Oh, I thought I had something on my face. No, because you know how sometimes I know. Okay, let me come over here. No. Let me do this raffle and then I'll let you know. Okay, so thank you. Oh my. Can you push this? Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, it's raffle time. Everyone. We have some prizes. No, everybody that registered automatically was placed in the raffle. All vendors that are here today. Once. Really? Okay, the DJ is breaking it down over here. So, oh my goodness. We are on live, y'all. We are on live. So today we have our raffle. First, I would like to say thank you so much to everybody that decided to come out to Soft Girl Sunday. I want to do a raffle, but I also want to briefly just share a message that's really important to me. And each month that we do Soft Girl Sunday, we always have an inspirational message that I try to leave with everybody. So today's message is about mind share. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because we have different seasons in our life where we're going through something that is, a strain to you emotionally, physically, whatever that might be. And we have times where we're feeling really good. And I think that what defines our character and our integrity is not always how things look when everything's going your way, or how you are when everything's going your way. It's about how you are when things are not going your way, when you're not receiving the things that you feel like you deserve, or the things that you're supposed to be receiving, or how you feel you're supposed to be receiving them. And I'm talking about that because I often deal with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of creators, a lot of dreamers, people who are planning to be one in the future. And there's so many negative thoughts that are put in our head through content, through media, through people that are going through their own times and projecting sometimes what's going on onto you. That it's very easy for you to turn around and start thinking those same negative things about your dreams or what it is that you're trying to achieve. So mind share is something that I practice religiously, and people often ask me, how do you do this? Because I have so many different things that our brand does. We do Soft Girl Sunday events. We have brunches on Saturdays. We provide community events to help give back. We also have directory members. I have an advertising agency, a branding agency. It's a lot of different things. So you guys have probably seen me in different rooms a lot. And one of the biggest things that has helped me through those days when I am stressed out, when I get that news that, you can't change, is practicing paying attention to my mind share. And that is what I am allowing myself to consume. And I say what I'm allowing to because we have to take that accountability for what we're choosing to be a part of. So when I go through my social media feeds, I'm a social media manager, and I see a lot of stuff. And it might be something that I'm going through that I can relate to. But if it's not proactive to where I feel like I'm growing from this, I just remove it. I don't continue the conversation. I give myself a limit of capacity of how much I'm willing to sit in a feeling. And part of that comes from wisdom from my mother, things that she had went through in her life, and seeing other women who were in bad positions or not feeling well. And the difference between people who sit and they stay in that negative or depressed mind space versus getting up and choosing to consume something different. It doesn't mean that you're going to feel perfect every day. And it doesn't mean that you're going to feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing every day. But making the choice to show up in the places where you are, to show up in the places where you're consuming stuff that is contributing to your mind. Because even though our minds may not be sponges like they were when we were younger, that's what people say. They say, when you're young, your mind's a sponge and everything that you watch and what you hear is important. But as adults, what you pay attention to, the conversations that you have, the company that you keep, how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others, what you say about yourself, what you say about others, all contribute to the decisions that you make about your life. And so I want to encourage anyone out there that might be going through things, whether you're watching this live or you're here in front of me, that when you have those trying moments, remember your character and your integrity is not defined by the challenges that you have to overcome or the things that are placed in front of you or the labels that people put onto you. Your character and your integrity is defined by who you become in those moments where you're not seeing what you thought you were going to get. And that has stayed with me, and I've used that throughout my life in my business. And like I was saying on the live, it has allowed me to accept people to show up as they are and appreciate and love and take from that what I feel like is beneficial and proactive, and release and let go of what I feel like may not be, and let go of that need for control. So that's the message that I want to leave with everybody. I want to encourage you to keep being amazing and doing what you're doing in your life. Celebrate yourself, take care of yourself, and ensure that anytime you're consuming something, you're trying to be mindful of what it is and what it will be doing to you long term. It's not to say we can't have venting sessions, because I got plenty of those. On days when you need it, you just need to release and let it go. But it's about releasing and then making the decision to move forward in a productive light. What actions are we taking to get out of where we feel like we're at? And paying attention to what triggers are around us that are keeping us in that mind space. So that is the message. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that attended today. I know we had a rough morning with the rain and the thunder, but we're here. And we got some raffles. So we're about to find out who is going to be winning these Soft Girl prizes. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. So we are spinning. Oh, Gloria actually won, but Gloria sent a message and said she was unable to attend today, but she hopes everybody's doing well. So I'll take her off. We brought the raffle spinner this time, guys. Okay, is there a Angel Hodge, last name Hodge? No? Okay, I'm gonna do the second runner-up, which is Mattia. Congratulations, Mattia. Can I get some claps for Mattia? Oh. Well, let me see what we got. Shawana Perkins? Last name Perkins? No? Dang, everybody that you invited won. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Do we have Ashley in the building? Ashley? Ooh, we have Conitra. We have Sheri. What was your name? Rashawn. I didn't get a chance to speak with you yet. V. We don't have Keisha, correct? Let me remove the people that I don't see in front of me. Rashawn, did you register?
Yes.
Okay. What's the last name?
Murray.
Okay. I'm just gonna move all of these. And this might make our raffle a little bit easier. Okay, let's see what we got. So first winner was Mattia. Shout out to Mattia. Thank you for joining. She was one of our vendors and she has tassel earrings. So if you didn't get a chance to shop with her, she will be at one of our upcoming events. Next winner is Adana. So one of our team members. Shout out to Adana. Can we get some claps for her? Thank you for the photos and videos. And I may have to do it like this. Oh, okay. I'm gonna do the next runner-up. So the next runner-up is for Sean. Congratulations, shout out to you. Look, I'm doing the name, I'm doing the one that's next to it. So Rashawn, we have a few prizes. I'll let you go first before the team members, because they'll have their own. But we have a Soft Girl Sunday care package, and the jewelry that's on top of it, you get to choose from one of those sets to take home with you. There's eye mask inside. There's also a large jumpsuit. It's really pretty. Stripes coming from Bella Boutique, has pockets. And then there's also a dress in there and a hand care kit from Nails by Fair. So it's like exfoliation, scrubs, lotion, softening gloves. Then we have a bundt cake coming from one of our vendors, Bree. And yeah, that bundt cake looking good. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then we have a jumpsuit coming from She Styles that you can choose from. So you have options to take any of those gifts. And you can look at it too if you want to look at it, you know. Be sure. This is a hard decision.
So it's the box, right?
Yes, the box is a soft girl. You want to take the box? Okay. Please get some claps going for our winner. Yes. And let me do this. I'm going to, because I think I have more than one mic, and that might be why I'm creating the issue with the sound. So this is the first set. Do you like this one or you like that one? It's a hard decision, huh?
Oh, 4 sets. Yeah, this one.
This one? Okay. So that's coming from Bling Michelle. She is a member of our shopping directory, but she's also a donor. She sponsors a lot to us. And it's special, very meaningful always, but because she actually decided to ship these out while she was in the process of recovering from surgery. But that's how important it was for her to be a part of Soft Girl Sunday. So, you know, when you do decide to wear it, make sure you tag us so we can tell Shelly that you enjoyed your gift. So in here, you have your eye mask.
Oh,
Whole
yeah.
bunch of, yes.
Using them 2 in the morning.
And then this is coming from Nails by Fair. So she does press on nails. I'm wearing some today. And she actually sent like a hand care kit. We got the intensive hand balm.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice and moisturized.
It's good.
Yes.
And they last a long time.
Yes.
I've been using mine for feels like almost years now. But no, it's been a couple months. And then we have this is a sugar scrub I was telling you about. And we also have these softening gloves right here. So this is what they look like. But that's all Nails by Fair. And then you have 2 pieces.
In there too.
Yes. The first one is a jumpsuit.
Okay.
And that is coming from Bella Boutique.
All right.
Very beautiful. Yes. And you can wear it with or without a belt. It has pockets, stretchy, flowy. Yes. So there you have it. Okay, this was meant to be. You chose the right one.
Yes, I did.
So that's the first one. You're very welcome. And then the second one, you have to tell me what you think, if you like the style, but it's yours. And this is another dress from one of my businesses, my boutique. So we raffled one out, but it has sleeves on it. It's like a bodycon dress.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
said, oh. Yeah. You like it? Okay. And if you want, we can also, if you want to, exchange it out with some jewelry. What do you think? You like it?
With what I have.
Okay,
I
okay.
appreciate it.
Okay. So I'm going to put this on. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put this off.
Awesome.
And now we have our winner, our first winner. You are very welcome. I'm glad that you came out today. No, you didn't. You were right on time. You came right on time.
I didn't even take a nap.
There you go. We all have those days, those napless days. Okay, there you go. Oh, hold on. I don't think it's glued to the bottom. Thank you. I hope that you enjoy it. It's just a way for you to relax and treat yourself.
Yes, I love that.
Let's see. Are you an entrepreneur too, or you
Yes,
enjoy
I
it?
am.
Okay. What kind of business do you have?
I have an event design, floral.
Oh,
Florals, yes.
okay. I'll be talking with you very soon. You said she did what? Oh, okay. I loved it. It was beautiful. She was showing me the tables and everything. I said that looks so good. Okay, now let's go ahead and finish off this. Oh yeah, you can. You can. No rushes. Nobody gonna take it. Don't worry. Yes, we do need to. Dante, let me know. Okay. What I wanted to do was make sure that I had everybody's name, because I had a few people on here that were not present, and I didn't want to. We're about to find out who won the cake right now. Oh, yes. Yes. You need a picture? You waiting on me? No. She chose this one.
This is the one.
There's still hope for the cake.
I don't need no more coloring.
Sorry, my hands are cold. There's still hope for the cake. You're welcome. No, I just want to take anyone that's not on the raffle off. Hey, can you bring that smaller speaker right here? Put it right here. Thank you. Bring that smaller speaker over here. I'm about to tell you in just a second.
We're doing another soft girl Sunday here.
Okay, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm about to Yeah. That's what I'm about to do. Yeah, exactly. It's like you already read my mind. Okay, hold on, Amber. Huh? Yeah. Okay, so yes, ma'am. All right, we're about to do a raffle for a cake in 2 minutes. I'm decreasing the list so I can make sure I only have the people that are present on. Yes, Maxine, we have you. We have you on the list. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. Hold on. We're about to find out. Not I don't see it. Maybe I took it off. I took a whole chunk off just now. Because I needed to decrease. Yeah.
What, are some of the people not here?
Yeah, so I don't want to call out people that are not here. Hold on, let's see. Kimberly, Conitra, Max, Dante, Dwayne, Adana. Oh, okay. You don't want the temptation. Oh, you did? Which flavor? Okay. Precious. I don't think we have Precious here today. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay, so I got we only need her once. Sheri, Conitra, Max, Kimberly, Rashawn, we already got her. Tisha. Oh yeah, Kyliah. I'm sorry. No. We're about to find out. Hold on. Okay, here we go. We're about to find out who the winner is. I have Kyliah, Tisha, let's see, Barry, Kimberly, Adana, Conitra, Maxine, Dwayne. Did I miss anybody? Did I call everybody? Sheri. Okay, here we go. All right, let's find out who gets this cake. Wow. Okay, you already won. You already won a prize, girl. You didn't win the cake. No, you won earlier. No, we're gonna give it away. You already won the first one. She over here, the first prize. She did Maxine. Maxine. Yes. Yes.
It's gonna be like this. The slowly.
So yes. Yes. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna have to pause. I'll be back with Soft Girl Sunday. I'll give you a recap later. I forgot it.